Oh my god. 2020's finally over! Don't mind that, so we finally made it. It is actually 2020. Hold on, I'm just gonna reposition. There we go. It is finally 2021. It only took like 30 years to get past 2020, but that happened. Today I'm going to be cutting down the top 10 worst things that happened in 2021. By the way, sorry for the atrocious camera quality. Okay. No, that was nothing. Anyway, coming in at number 10. Global warming. 2020 is apparently like the hottest year in like history. And it's pretty weird that global warming is number 10 on the worst things list. Usually it'd be like number 1. But you know, this is 2020. Stuff happened. Number 9, murder hornets. They came to the US, did stuff, wreaked havoc, stuff like that. Number 8, bada bing bada boom in Lebanon. The thing exploded because of I don't even know what it was, but it blew up and a bunch of people died, so that sucked. It was just pretty much the event that defined 2021. We were like, oh wow, it's been like it's been a couple weeks since something atrocious has happened, and then that happened, and yeah, it redefined 2021. Number 7, World War III almost started. That's fun. Number 6, I didn't even know about this until I looked it up, like all the bad things that happened in 2020. Flash floods. Yeah, a lot of people died because of flash flooding in like India, China, and a bunch of other places like that. Yeah, apparently that happened, so apparently that was under the radar because of all the other stupid stuff that was happening, but that's on the list. Number 5, protests. There were protests about so many things. There was like war or whatever, Black Lives Matter. What was the other thing? Whatever the heck happened in Hong Kong. I don't know, I just had a seizure, but if you name something, there was probably a protest about it at one point, and that sucks. Probably a bunch of people died there, so that's freaking terrible. Okay, cool. Where am I? Right, number 4. Ebola. I didn't even know Ebola came back, but apparently Ebola came back. So yeah, Ebola came back, so that's number 4. I think I said it like 12 times in the past 30 seconds, but okay. Number 3, California. No, not California. Australia had some wildfires, okay? And then California, a few months later, was like, oh, I gotta get in on the action too. They had some wildfires too. So yeah, wildfires in Australia and California, and that happened in 2020, and a bunch of people probably died. I said that like 12 times in this video. Number 2, we're getting into the top tier stuff here. Deaths. Just in general. It's a terrible thing to like talk about, but you know, this is a top 10 2020 video, so I gotta talk about it. There's RBG, Kobe, Chadwick Boseman, George Floyd, Alex Trebek, among many others. Those are like the only people I know that were on the list. But yeah, that happened. Why 2020? And so many of them were just unexpected. Like Chadwick Boseman, Kobe Bryant, like really, they were so young. Okay, but we got some honorable mentions. As you can tell, this video is only probably like 2/3 done, but we literally have 5 honorable mentions because I couldn't fit like everything under the list. Yeah, there's half a list worth of honorable mentions. So, first up, sports stuff, which contains 2 things. The Olympics were delayed and college basketball season ended, which means there was no March Madness. Now, March Madness had been going every year from like 1918 or whatever, and this was the first year that it wasn't. This shirt is horrible, Jesus. It's so small. Anyway, but the Olympics too. Like, this is the first year in so long that there's going to be Olympics in an odd-numbered year. Like, really? Okay, next up you got, I don't even know like what this means, but the economy is apparently at an all-time low. I was probably supposed to know what that means because I think we were learning about it in history or whatever. Yeah, next honorable mention, you got some dude apparently hacked a bunch of famous people's Twitter accounts and like did stupid stuff on them. I didn't even know about this, but apparently it happened. So yeah, that's an honorable mention. Next up you got some, NASA apparently found aliens on Mars and no one even cared. I mean, they would have cared if it was actually confirmed, so I guess it wasn't confirmed, but yeah, I mean, we were just distracted by all the other stuff that's going on. Alright, next up you got the final honorable mention, Toronto the boy Dump, who but will get later this month, because it's January 2021, will get later this month out of office, and the US president, Joe Biden's gonna come in. That's pretty hot, so yeah. But anyway, he was impeached, first of all. Second of all, he talked about banning TikTok like 18 separate times and just completely forgot about it. I don't know what the deal about this was. Like, first of all, why do you even want to ban it? I mean, like, what's the point of banning it? Second of all, if you're gonna say you're gonna do something, why don't you do it? Like, no disrespect to him, but like, You're the president. It shouldn't be that hard. So if you actually want to do it, then do it. So yeah, I don't know why he didn't, but I'm not complaining. Now, first up, the worst thing that happened in 2020. A little thing that I like to call COVID-19! I freaking hate this. I freaking hate this, like I just said. But seriously, COVID-19, like really, why? Like, what's the point? It just exploded in March. March 13th was the last time I was, like, outside. So yeah, that's pretty sucky. And pretty much everything that was, like, canceled or delayed, and that would eventually get canceled or whatever. I don't know what I just said, but this does not need an explanation. If you're alive, I meant alive. If you're alive, you understand what I mean. In conclusion, this has been an absolutely terrible year, and hopefully 2021 brings better stuff because we are now in 2021. Here's this random shirt that's on my floor for some reason. Anyway, yes, goodbye, have a nice life. This has been Top 10 Worst Things to Happen in 2021. Don't know what that was, but bye.